Hey guys, how's it going? Beasthammer here again. This time with Elements the Game, which, if you don't know what it is, it's a kind of like a little trading card game, but you don't trade the cards. Oh boy. My deck is you get all these different elements over here. If you, I'm sure you can see, and you build your decks and all that, and you battle other people, or you can battle the bots, depending on how many coins you have. And the goal is to increase your score, increase your amount of coins, and to get as high in the arena leagues as possible. As far as ranks go, there's bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. This is not my main deck. My main deck is fire and death with a little bit of a couple others mixed in. But this is a side deck I created today. It's a death and entropy, where the main objective of the deck is to poison the opponent's monsters or find a way to kill the opponent's monsters in some way, which the easiest way is poison. And in doing so, with my Boneyard card that I have down here, every time the creature dies, I get another skeleton summoned, which they are 1/1 monsters, so they deal one damage to my opponent, which my virus also does. With the creatures, the left number is the amount of attack they have, the right number is the amount of hit points they have, how many times they can get hit before they die. But the creatures don't attack each other directly unless they have an effect to do so. Otherwise, they'll attack the opposing player directly. And right now I'm playing a level 2 bot, and I'm losing a little bit. But it's okay. It's all good. I'll get there eventually. Got a lot of entropy quanta, which that's what it's called when you stockpile on that side over there where you can see all the elements. It's called quanta. The cat that I did summon, it's called Schrodinger's cat, and it's obviously based around the experiment that Schrodinger had with his cat. And so that card's ability, or that creature's ability, it only has one attack, but its ability is called Dead Alive, where every turn, if you have one entropy quanta, you can kill the creature, and death effects are triggered and all that. But the creature stays alive, so it's still on the field, and you can use that every turn. And I'm going to lose to this bot. But unfortunately, the way my deck runs, I don't have any counters for shields. So if my opponent gets a shield, like that fire shield you see on the screen there, I'm pretty much done, as you saw. Unless if I manage to use my momentum card, which gives the creature another attack point and hit point, and it allows them to ignore the effects of shields, and we go back into a battle with another level 2 bot. I can beat them, it's just difficult, especially if they're fire elementals, because those shields are very annoying. Those, and I can't remember the other one. There's a couple others that are very annoying. The one that I have, it's called Bone Wall. It puts 7 bones in your shield slot, and your opponent cannot attack through the bone. Well, your opponent cannot hit you while those are there, and so they have to repeatedly attack until all the bones are gone. But every time a creature dies, it summons more bone. It summons 2 more bones every time a creature dies. So with Schrodinger's cat, the more you have out, the more times you can use the effect, the more times you can get more bones to protect yourself, which is a very, very cruel way of playing. But again, this is a side deck, it's not my main deck, so don't get too mad about this. But yeah, that's what this game is. I really enjoy playing it. It's a pretty fun game, yeah, in all honesty. That Maxwell's Demon is probably going to kill my Vulture here soon, because its effect, Paradox, allows it to destroy a creature if it has more attack than HP, which is short, obviously what hit points is short for. And so right now my Vulture has more attack than HP. But for some reason it paradoxed a different one of my creatures, What did it paradox? I did not see at all what that thing just paradoxed. And the virus you can sacrifice to deal 1 poison damage per turn to an opposing creature. And Deflagration just got rid of one of my boneyards. But that's fine. There is the bone wall, by the way, which 7 bones. It's now 9. It's now 11. And I'm now going to end the duel. Or battle, whatever you want to call this. And now I get to spin the wheel a couple times to see if I get a new card. Almost got it. Nope. And then with your Electrum coins, you can go down here to the bazaar, buy new cards. You can sell cards that you don't want. And it's all in the process of improving your deck. Which right now, it's a decent deck. And the way I want to build it, it's not more of a fast-paced, straight attack deck like you would think. It's more a slow-paced, slowly kill off creatures thing, which is kind of fun to do, especially if you're a patient person, which I can be. Most of the time I'm not that patient of a person, but it's still a pretty fun deck to run. And like I said, I just created it today, so I don't really have much going yet, but I'm hoping it won't take me long, because it didn't take me long with my main deck to get it really going. So I'm hoping this one won't take long either. And it's going decent so far through the first day here. That shield will probably mess me up in the end, actually, because it stops 1 physical damage from every 1 damage from every physical source, which are all of my creatures, and almost all of my creatures only have 1 attack, which means I'm probably going to end up hitting that thing for a while. But it's fine, I'll get there. I'll get there eventually, don't you worry. And I got my bone wall. I can do that with Schrodinger's cat. Do that with both my viruses, and I've got 13 bones. That dagger won't be able to hit me. I'm slowly doing damage with my own dagger. Praying I can somehow find a way to do something with creatures, because it's not working, as you can tell. And no, just another bone wall. Which, by the way, if you put... I didn't learn this until today. If you put another bone wall on top of your current bone wall, it does not add 7 more. It instead removes all the ones you currently have and puts 7 in its place. So I'm not doing that because it'll go from 24 back down to 7, which I clearly don't want, because I'm ever so slowly doing 2 damage a turn with this dagger. It's going to take me half an hour to end this battle, but it's fine because my Vulture's out there. The Vulture gets 1 attack and 1 health every time a creature dies. If I didn't already say that, I'm pretty sure I didn't. So I can repeatedly do that thing with Schrodinger's cat, and my Vulture will repeatedly get attack and HP, which means it'll be able to do damage to my opponent, which means this should not take me half an hour to finish. But yeah, here we go again. Pretty much the main goal... One of the other main goals of this deck, aside from poisoning and killing off creatures to some of the skeletons, it's pretty much just to build a skeleton army every time I play. And as you can tell, I'm currently in the midst of building a skeleton army. The Vulture cannot even be seen at this point. And another Boneyard, that means I'll get 2 skeletons every time a creature dies, which means it will only be a couple more turns until my monsters are full and I can no longer summon creatures. Oh boy. And another Boneyard. So that's 3. And I can no longer summon creatures. And my bird is frozen. So I'm literally doing 2 damage a turn, and he's healing 4 health per turn, which means I'm stuck in an endless cycle for 3 turns. See, look at that. There's no creature slots available. And he can't destroy my skeletons, because then they'll just get brought back. So we're kind of stuck in a loop until my bird gets unfrozen. Oh boy. I guess I can just keep getting the bones back. There we go. My bird's unfrozen, which means I'll be able to do 11 damage a turn. Even more because Schrodinger's cat that was frozen is also unfrozen. I'm sorry if you heard that one. Tried to keep that one in, but it didn't really work. There's no creature slots available. Duh. I forgot about that. And my bird's frozen again, and we're stuck for 3 more turns again. This is going to take me half an hour to defeat this bot, isn't it? Because they can't touch me. No references to songs, please. But they physically can't. I can't summon any more creatures. I can't get rid of the shield. That's stopping me from doing 1 damage. With all of these skeletons, this thing would be over if every last one of these skeletons was able to hit. And holy crap, I just got a load of my health taken from that ice bolt. I just want to summon creatures. But there's too many skeletons for me to do that. So I'm stuck in an endless loop until this stupid bird gets unfrozen again. And now he does 20 damage a turn. Oh my goodness. And make it 21 and 22. And we're stuck here for a while, and he's unfrozen finally. Oh boy. How did he freeze my dagger? That doesn't even seem like a thing that should be able to... Oh, my darn bird is gone. And I can't resummon it. Oh my goodness. Is there any way I can kill my own skeletons? Great, now we're stuck here for a while. Oh boy. This is going to take a while. Even if I put out that other bone wall, I'd still be stuck in this loop because I still have all these skeletons that can't touch him. Unless he puts out a different shield that won't stop me from doing 1 damage with my skeletons, then we're just stuck here. There we go. I can do 1 damage with a skeleton. I can officially do 1 damage with one of my monsters. And then he has to go through every other skeleton that can't touch him. And he had to use the heal. And we're stuck in this loop for so long. I have 69 death quanta. I'm about to just use both these bone walls and just start rebuilding it again. Just for the sake of getting them out of my hand. Both of you, rebuild my wall. This is going to take a long time to end. I can tell now because I'm doing 3 damage per turn. And he's healing 4. And he can't touch me with this wall. Maybe I should just let him tear the wall down and end this for us. Because I think I've been in this battle now a good 7 minutes. And I got rid of 2 of it, so at least I'll be doing 1 damage per turn essentially now. I suppose. But I still can't summon creatures. Unless if by some miracle I draw a card that lets me do damage to my own creatures. There we go, that's what we needed. Just hit me with 2 ice bolts. Hit me with some more, dang it. Why I keep using my darn Schrodinger's cats, I don't know. I really wish that skeleton wouldn't have spawned when that darn vulture was put in my hand. Here we go. Now he's got no more. Which means I'm doing 3 damage per turn. 91 divided by 3. Oh god, we're going to be here for 30 turns. We're going to be here for 31 turns. This is painful. This is very, very painful to have to sit and experience. I'm sad I'm putting you guys, or I'm mad I'm putting you guys through this. But it's the struggle with elements sometimes. It's battling through these long-winded games. I'm doing 3 damage per turn. It takes 20 seconds for my turn to end. What? The turn limit ended. The turn limit ended and it gave me the win. Oh, thank goodness. I almost got a frog. Thank goodness there's only 31 turns. I think I'd have lost it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'm pretty sure I went 2-1 in that video. That was like 15 minutes. The longest video I've ever made. If you want to see more elements, let me know down in the comments section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more. That was the most interesting battle of elements I've ever had. I'm not going to lie. My score is -30. That is embarrassing. I'm 29-22 with this deck. It's not really working that well. I guess real quick before I end this, I can show you guys my other deck really fast. So I'll refresh the page. I'll load up my other deck. Shh, don't tell anyone my username. At least you can't see my password. So this is my main deck. It is, yeah, here we go. I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 upgraded cards, which, by the way, I didn't explain this. Once you do every quest and get all the rewards from all the quests, you can upgrade cards for 1,500 coins. And, well, I've done that 8 times now with this deck. This deck is, its two main elements are fire and death, as you can see. And then its side elements are water and air. A little bit more water than air, I think. Yeah. And then I've got all these upgraded cards, which are all fire and death. Then I've got 2 quantum pillars, which generate 3 random quanta, as you can read there. I also have 3 cards that I don't want in this deck. So I've got a Bonewall, a Deathstalker, and a Sion. Sion is a very cruel card because he deals spell damage, so anything that stops physical damage doesn't affect him. Maybe I should use that in my deck, in my side deck. That way I can avoid shields. But anyways, guys, that's all for this video. I've got a 4,631 score on this. A pretty good win-loss. Like I said, that's it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment if you want to see more elements, and if you want to see my main deck in action instead of the side deck, I might go ahead and do that instead next time around. And subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later.